conversation in our kitchen changed after a smart lock access log screenshot proved I'd been checking the door history like it was evidence. We installed the smart lock because my partner, Hannah, kept losing keys. That's the official reason. The real reason is that she likes systems. And I like the feeling that systems remove uncertainty. The lock came with an app that shows who unlocked the door and when. It felt like a small, harmless feature at first. Delivery access. Dog walker codes. A neat record of comings and goings like a calendar you don't have to maintain. Hannah works in healthcare. Shifts that stretch and shift. Sometimes she's home at 6 p.m. Sometimes she's still at work at midnight. I'm on a regular schedule, which means I'm the one in the house noticing the gaps. A few months after the install, I started checking the log. Not constantly, just enough. If she said she got home late, I'd look. If she said she ran out for groceries, I'd look. I framed it as curiosity. I told myself it wasn't about trust. It was about confirming timelines. Then one night the log showed a code I didn't recognize. It said, guest. 2:17 a.m. The door unlocked and locked again 5 minutes later. I stared at it for a long time, trying to make it make sense. I scrolled back. I refreshed. I felt my brain start building stories. In the morning, I asked Hannah casually if she'd changed codes. She said no, then remembered she'd given a temporary code to her coworker, Jess, to drop off a forgotten badge on her way to an early shift. I told you that, Hannah said, like it was obvious. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. The problem is I had already treated the log like proof. I didn't stop checking after that. I checked more. I checked because I didn't like how my own mind had reacted. I checked to calm it. Last week we had friends over for dinner. Someone asked about the lock and I, trying to be funny, said, yeah, you can see, every time someone comes in. It's like having receipts for the front door. Hannah's fork paused. Receipts? She said. I laughed. And then, because I'm terrible at leaving things alone, I opened the app to show them. I scrolled through the log like it was a party trick. Hannah leaned over, saw the frequency of my checks in the activity screen, and her expression changed. Not angry, just aware. After our friends left, she asked, how often do you look at that? I shrugged. Sometimes. She asked again, slower. How often? I could have lied. I didn't. I said I check it when she's late, or when I'm curious. Hannah stared at me like she was seeing a new habit in me that she didn't like. So you're tracking me, she said. Not accusing, just naming it. I tried to explain that it was a feature, that it's normal to look, that it made me feel secure. Every sentence sounded like justification for something that didn't need justification if it were truly harmless. She didn't yell. She didn't threaten to leave. She just said, that makes me feel watched in my own house. The next day, she changed the admin settings, so the log notifications went only to her. She didn't lock me out entirely. She left me basic access, like I was a guest in my own system. We still live together. We still eat dinner. But the kitchen conversation has a new edge. When she says she's running late, she adds extra detail now. Like she's preempting a silent audit. I don't ask for detail. I can hear myself wanting it. I miss the certainty the log gave me, which is how I know it was never just convenience. It was control dressed up as technology. Now the app icon sits on my phone and I don't open it. Not because I don't want to, because I don't want to be the person who does.